Mixing of capital by Mudarib. A Mudarib is normally responsible for the management only, and all the investment comes from the financier. Very simple, we have discussed it. But jurists allow Mudarib to add his own capital to the capital of Mudarba with the permission of the Rabb-ul-Maal. In such cases, the two contracts will be combined. Musharakah and Mudarabah are combined. Now he will have two capacities and Mudarib and sharik. Let me make some example for you here. अब ये देख लें कि this amount is Mudarabah fund. This 10,000 rupee given by Rabb-ul-Maal to Mr. A as a Mudarabah fund. And Mr. A also invested his own amount, let's say 5,000 rupee. It is invested by Mr. A into the same business. Now the total Mudarabah fund has become, the total investment has become 15,000. It means that in this 15,000, Mr. A is the second, when he will invest in this 15,000 rupee, total investment is 15,000 rupee now. Mr. A will become Mudarib in first contract in 10,000 rupee, but in 15,000 rupee, Mr. A is partner. You will say that sharik. हम कहेंगे कि यहाँ पे वो शरीक है as a sharik. So, in case as a Mudarib, now Mr. A got two capacities, one Mudarib and second sharik. In capacity of Mudarib, Mr. A will not bear any loss. Okay. So, as a Mudarib, if there is a loss, as a Mudarib, he will not bear any loss, but as a partner, he will bear loss. So, if there is a profit, active partner, and the Shirka contract says the active partner will get profit more than his investment share, and the silent partner will get maximum share equal to his investment share, but actually he will get less than his investment share because the active partner will say that I am doing my job, so you are silent, you are sleeping partner, so that is why I need more profit more than my investment share. So let's assume from ourselves that 33, let give him 35%, let's say, and we will give him 65% in that partner. So this share is these profit shares. Okay, listen. Loss will be equal to this because this is investment share. Loss is this one equal to investment shares, but the profit will be distributed according to their pre-agreed these ratios. So this is loss will be borne by investment shares and the profit will be according to their pre-agreed shares, and these are the pre-agreed shares. Okay. Let's assume a case that the business earned profit. The total profit that is earned in a business is, let's assume, 100,000. This is the profit. So what the Sharia, what the Islamic law says that how this profit distribution will be started. The Islamic law says that when there are combination of shirka and mudarba, because look at here is two contracts combined here. One is mudarba contract and other is shirka contract. When there profit distribution from the partner, from the shirka, सबसे पहले हम शिरकत का profit share करेंगे. Here, because Mr. A is sharik, okay, no problem. Let's start from shirka. What is the profit distribution, profit ratios of the shirka? This is total profit. Multiply with, this was the Rabb-ul-Maal share. This is the total profit. And this was the share of other partner. We will say here that this is P1, partner 1, and here P2, partner 2. We call it, he is also M, that M stands for Mudarib, but he is here as a partner. Now, you see here that Mr. Part 2, he will get that profit here. Now, Rabb-ul-Maal, share of Rabb-ul-Maal, P1 is 65,000. So this 65,000 further distributed between Rabb-ul-Maal and Mudarib. Now, Rabb-ul-Maal and Mudarib. Okay. This is the total profit of Mudarabah. Now, the second partner who obtained the profit, now that profit will be considered the profit of Mudarabah business. We have distributed the profit of Shirka. Shirka has been concluded. Now, coming back Mudarabah, because Mudarabah contract was between the partner P1. So that amount was, this 65,000 has been earned on this 10,000 rupee. And that 10,000 rupee was Mudarabah fund. So, okay. And this 10,000 rupee was Mudarabah fund. So that is why it means that this is Mudarabah profit will be distributed between Rabb-ul-Maal and Mudarib according to their distributed profit ratios. So now 60% of multiply 60% and equal to this 65,000 multiplied by this 40,000. Okay, this is the Mudarib share. Now look at here that and this amount is earned by Rabb-ul-Maal. अब देख लें मिस्टर ए जो है मिस्टर ए हैव obtained two profits. This is as partner, this is as sharik, and this is as mudarib. He has earned two profits. And Mr. Rabb-ul-Maal has one profit. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let us assume that the case of loss. Let's say loss is 5,000 rupee. Who will bear the loss? Because this is Shirka plus Mudarabah contract, Mr. A will bear any loss as Mudarib. Mr. B,
Yes, sir.
Mr. A will not bear any loss as Mudarib, but he will bear loss as partner. So how much loss Mr. A will bear as partner? Equal to his investment share. Equal to his investment share. So we can't say that he will bear he will share the loss 35%. No, this was 35% was their profit ratio. Loss is distributed as per their investment shares, and that is this investment share. So no, Mr. A's invest loss here. Sorry, loss. Mr. A will bear this 5,000 rupee multiplied by their investment shares. So this is, and Rabb-ul-Maal Rabb-ul-Maal will bear equal to his investment share. This is loss and multiplied by this ratio. Now the loss will be distributed between the partners, sharik and sharik, because Mr. A will not be a risk of will bear any loss as mudarib, as you know that mudarib do not bear any loss if there is no negligence upon his side. So this is the case when mudarib invest in invest into the mudarba business from his own pocket, from his own capital. So in this way, the profit is distributed